Hello, Langdon residents. It's Javier, the community manager, and I just wanted to give you guys this special update about our basketball courts. So, over the past couple of weeks, the management team and residents have noticed that we've had outside residents coming into the neighborhood and going to the basketball courts. A lot of times, these guys are coming in, just jumping the fence, or somebody jumps the fence and then pushes the door and lets other people in. Regardless how they're getting in, they're getting in. What we've done, Brianna and myself, we've gone out and we've confronted them a couple of times. Some of you guys in the neighborhood have confronted them, and asked them to leave if they're not residents. That this is private property, they shouldn't be here, and stuff like that. So we've gone out and done that. We've also contacted the sheriff's department, and they've come out a couple of times. The problem they're running into is that sometimes they'll say that they're being let in by somebody who lives here in the neighborhood. When the sheriff's being told that, it's hard for them to know if that's true or not. And so a lot of times they'll just tell them, okay, well, if you're not a resident, you can't be here, things like that. Here's the thing about that. If you are a resident and you're bringing guests to the court, that's fine. Just remember, you're allowed up to three guests, and you have to stay with them. You have to stay with your guests. You can't just open up the key fobs and then leave. That being said, I from what I understand, I don't think it's a resident that's doing this. I think they are jumping the fence and then playing and stuff, and then it's open season. And the other thing too is that I'm getting reports that there's like 20, 25 people out there on the courts. Well, I can see who scans in on my phone. And, sometimes it's like one or two scans, and it's earlier in the day from the times I'm getting the reports and the phone calls. So, there's no way. There's no way that that's a guest doing it. They're coming in and they're doing all that. So, what are we going to do as a management team about that? We've decided that we are gonna start. We're gonna hire a security agency to come out and do the patrols for the basketball courts. And so that's going to start Monday. It's going to be 7 days a week. They're going to start coming out after 5 o'clock. They should show up. Their first scheduled kind of visit is supposed to be anytime between 6 o'clock, 7, and so on. And then they'll come again later in the evening. So during the summer, they're also going to patrol the pool. So we kind of got that prepared as well ahead of time. And the thing about that is, I think it's going to be a really good deterrent. I think that's going to make them understand that this is private property and that they have to leave. The security agency has been informed that they are to call the sheriff's department and put trespass warnings on anybody who's a non-resident. So that's going to happen as well too. Another brilliant idea I got from one of you guys, one of the residents, is there a way we could make the fobs, the key fobs, your key fob attached to the light somehow, so that you have to scan it for the lights to turn on. I thought that was a really awesome idea. So we talked to our door guy, and he's going to see what he can do to do that. So hopefully that'll come within the next week or two as well. So you have to have your key fob at all times, and then hopefully we'll get it to where you scan, and that's how the lights turn on. So really, it's to just stay dark out there if you're trying to play ball and you don't live here. So I wanted to share that information with you, share that update with you. Again, if you see security personnel out there, cooperate with them, show them your key fob. Let them know that you're a resident, and let them know who your guests are, and then that way they can go ahead and take care of the non-residents who are out there. And we want to do this. We want to do this to keep our courts maintained. I've already got chunks of the court coming out of the ground. I've heard people tell me that people are dunking on the court. That's going to bend the rim after a while. and damage the backboard and throw alignment off and stuff. So it's not a good thing to do that. And at the end of the day, we're going to have to pay for all that. So I think the security is a good investment for our community, and it should help us mitigate this, the people that are coming in. So if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, I'm all open to it. Please give me a call. Let me know if you have any comments or anything. And again, everybody stay safe, and we'll see you around.